You know what? We got to get that kid back in here. I love that one.
Oh, I love it. You can hear his little snaggle tooth in there.
He's so cute. Man, he is so sweet. We had to like draw it out of him, work on him to get a little sassiness. It was just so, you're doing it right, Mama. You know.
Oh, well, thanks.
He cannot bring the sassy easily. That was.
I had to break the Chris mold out of him. That's all he wanted to do.
Oh,
you're listening to Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth. And I'm like, you're not Chris.
Too funny. You know, if you're just joining us, yes, we've been here since 8 o'clock having too much fun. We're so glad you're tuned in. Every Saturday morning from 8 to 10, you can catch Jenn and I sharing about things going on in our lives. And just now you heard Jen's son, Jensen, bring in some fun and a little sassiness, which she was commenting because, you know, when we had the kids in for the back to school edition and they took over the studio and more or less almost, you know, took our jobs.
That's right.
I had them stay over for some liners. Well, trying to get Jensen to get outside of the current liners, it was just precious. And he just kept repeating, and just like our liners from Chris, and it was so hilarious. And so Jen was finally like, don't do it like him at all. And it was just... That was a real nice.
Did I really sound like that?
I just had to bring the country twang.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Okay. But that being said, it was so funny. And so that last liner is one of the sassier because we just had to work on him to get sassy because that boy is so well behaved that it was so cute. So anyway.
That's funny.
He's so adorable. So
thanks. He's so well behaved.
No,
anyway.
He is. So anyway, welcome back, Grit and Grace. You know, Jen and I, we love to kind of share about things going on in our lives. But I think we all agree that we love kind of going off to dreamland, right?
Let's drift off to dreamland.
We're going to drift off to dreamland. And for us, that means kind of exploring places we want to go. Okay. So, Jen, I hear you want us to kind of learn a little bit more about a little bit of what? A little Italy, right?
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So that being said, you wanted to share about Italy, right? So why don't you tell our listeners what inspired you to think of, I said amore. What made you think of Italy and everything that you wanted to really go and travel and be a part of there?
Well, you know, I told you last week that I have wanderlust, which means I want to travel everywhere. So for me, it's really easy to pick somewhere that I want to go. I want to go everywhere. But anyway, so Italy. I thought that would be fun this week. It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
The men are beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, as long as they keep their shirt on, because I don't like all that hairiness.
Okay. It's the hairy. I was like, hold on.
No. I don't like all the hairiness. That kind of grosses me out.
But I'm okay. All right. No, I just find that, you know, a grown man is not hairless up there. So that's where...
Yes, understood.
Okay. Oh, but you're saying like it's the Chewbacca-ness.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the excessive hair that grosses me out.
All right. Chris, keep your shirt on around Jen. Okay. Just saying. It goes beyond the Italian. Lebanese. We are some hairy. Okay.
Oh, anyway.
But I love you, Chris.
Yeah. Food.
Oh.
Come on now.
Can you imagine?
The architecture. I mean, the Leaning Tower, Pisa.
I know. It would be so. And I love those little, I know they're, you know, totally stereotypical, but the pictures that people do when they get that perfect distance.
Yes. And they're like holding it up and stuff like that. Yeah.
No, but that does seem like great, especially because, the food, which I understand, you know, certainly it's going to be different than what we anticipate as Italian food. I mean, if we go over there and order pasta, of course, we'd be recognizable as Americans, you know, but, you know, I want to try maybe their wine too. I'm not a drinker, but going there to try to explore some of the, you know, authentic stuff and, man, the history, like you said.
Yeah, the Colosseum in Rome and,
Oh, see, and I'm going to pick Rome here in a few weeks because I know we kind of just started this whole new segment. So.
But that's Italy, and that's what I'm doing today.
I know, but I'm saying I could go back to Rome if I want to. She's rolling her eyes at me. You know what? There's only so many countries that I want to explore. No.
Okay.
Well, I'm not today. I'm not truffling on you today. Okay. Well, you know, I thought of Italy too, but then you grabbed it.
There's lots of places that I'm going to go.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, when you go to Italy, what is the first thing you think you're going to do?
I'm probably going to eat because I've probably been on a plane for 87 hours.
Oh, plus the Italian language is so beautiful. Oh,
It is.
And I love Spanish. I'm not going to lie. So when I hear people speaking Spanish, I think it's just beautiful. I feel like it should come out of me just because as a native Houstonian, like I've been around it my whole life and I know some words. So, you think it would just kind of float out, but you got to learn it. But Italian, it's just, it just sounds like so poetic. It's just like love and
Yeah.
It's just, beautiful. So it's one of those things where it would definitely be intoxicating culture, I'm sure.
Yes.
And no pun intended about the alcohol, but no, I think it would be really great. So no, kudos, because that's on my list too, and I'm coming back to Rome. You can't stop.
Fine,
You
forget
can't.
about it.
Fine, forget it. All right, so my next one, or actually mine. So yes, if you're just tuned in, Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth. Jen and I wanted to share about what we call kind of dreamland, places we love to go off to and really explore.
Or that we want to. We probably don't get to go there, but
yeah, one day. I'm putting it on my list. I'm thinking one day.
It's on my list.
I'm thinking maybe if we play the lotto, we could do this, and go off on a wonderful escapade of all these countries, one at a time kind of thing. But I love that you want to do Italy because I think that's definitely, right up the alley of anyone who would want to try something different. But what about, and this one's unique a little bit, but not so much because I think we all have been there where we just maybe Egypt. You like that? Yeah.
Love it.
And I'll tell you why.
And that's somewhere I would love to go too.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I won't hate on you for that. Okay. Sorry, I didn't know that was not the instrumental. It should be just the instrumental. We'll come back to that because I'm going to look it up real quick. But yes, so Egypt is one of my go-tos that I want to try because I think it's beautiful. And the pyramids alone, right? So
right.
I think really
the Sphinx and
oh yeah, so we've got the Great Sphinx of Giza. Now I think over time it's been kind of it has kind of degraded because of course we're talking centuries here, but there's also of course let's see the Kamak, which I'm totally messing up there, the Egyptian Museum, the Luxor Temple, which, of course, when I think of Luxor, I think of Vegas, which is so not right because the original Luxor is there. And then the Valley of the Kings. So we've got yes, Giza is the one. And again, that would be a stereotypical picture, right? Right there. And then Cairo, but it's just amazing, all the stuff that you could explore there. And I'm sure the food would be phenomenal. And just some of the fabrics and jewels and colors.
Yes.
Just the history. It's just, I'm a huge history buff.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but Egypt is near Lebanon, correct?
I'm going to have to Google specifically because I don't want to give you the wrong impression. But I want to say it's near because, I tried because, I'm Lebanese, so I want to go to Lebanon. But they are not a safe place to travel.
I was thinking that they were near each other, and I was kind of thinking that may be as close to Lebanon as you're safely allowed to get.
Well, and, probably. And really, there's, unfortunately, there's a lot of danger out there. So traveling anywhere, good night. It's horrible when you have to really consider travel dangers in London and Paris in this day and age. So I definitely, I want to say I wish it was, but no, I think it's actually closer to Africa. It's right at the tip of Africa. So forgive me. That's
really because Egypt is in Africa.
Oh, it is in Africa. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because over here, Turkey and Syria, you don't know. Listen, and don't hate on me, listeners, because, geography, it's one of my weaknesses, okay? HISD, don't hate on me, okay? That's what happens. Keep your kids in school. Get out a map. Teach them. I'm still learning with my kid. So don't hate. I know. That's something I need to work on. That being said, yes, it is at the top tip of Africa. But I would love to go there.
So where is Lebanon?
Oh, Lebanon. Oh, good night. I know it's on the coast. God, look at you making me.
Well, I wanted to know how close Lebanon was to Egypt.
Let's see. It's actually
not close.
Not close at all. No. Nope. Oh, hey. Not well. You'll probably get shout out before you get there. But yeah, it's almost. It's probably I mean, I can't tell you miles. Again, proximity is another issue I have.
How many countries? Give me countries.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
5 countries away.
Okay.
All right. So, yes, because Lebanon is right there by Syria. It's on the coast. And I want to say, because it's, right, Lebanon is between Turkey and Saudi Arabia. And then
Gotcha.
you kick over. So you can actually, you don't have to get on a boat or anything. You could get over there. I'm not saying, I'm saying from the map. I don't know if you can actually get there from Lebanon because there are so many dangers there. I don't know if they would actually let you out. But anyway, I think I would love to do Egypt. Yeah, Lebanon's on my list, but that's like a wish list because it's never safe to be there. So I don't even consider it. But man, just the Mediterranean. I love the food. I love the people. I imagine Egyptian food's pretty similar,
Gotcha. I see it.
Yeah.
Oh. For reference, by land, it is 920 kilometers from Egypt to Lebanon.
How can you do that so quickly?
It's on Google.
All right.
So
your Google Assistant
Yeah.
is quicker than mine. So I listen. I'm all Lebanon.
that equals to like 571 bird fly miles. Is
bird
what they
fly?
call it. Yeah.
Oh, what's a bird fly?
Like how the bird flies.
Bird fly miles. Bird fly miles.
Air travel. Bird.
I know.
A bird.
No, I know what. Listen, what I'm thinking is
Shortest distance between Egypt and Lebanon is 571 miles.
Oh, that's like Texas. We could do that. It's less than Texas, actually. And thank you for just a little bit of the hate on my geography challenges.
No problem.
A little
I'm
bit.
glad I could help.
She came in. She could have come in heavier, but she just gave me a little hate, so that's okay.
Yeah.
But that being said, yeah, you know what?
And looking at this map, just to be clear, it is relatively close on the map. Just
Okay, she did the air marks. You know what?
I did.
I'm going to do an air fist right here, okay?
Okay, bring it.
Or an air gun.
Bring it.
Air gun. Okay. So, yeah, that's our edition of Dreamland on Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth. Obviously, I need to be schooled on many things, including geography. And I will also be prepared next time because I'm going to bring it and I'm going to know everything about my next country of Dreamland.
You are? Okay.
Of course, I'm probably going to choose something I've already been to, but that's all right, too. Anyway, so y'all stick around. We've got more of Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth coming up next.